Ask and you shall receive. I am here to save casting. Alright. Awesome. Well, hello everyone. I know we're already in the middle of Hard Rock 2, but hi, I'm Hydro. I'm here to commentate tonight's Texas match, and we're up to R3. Alright. Oh, double miss from Texas already. Looked like a good start with only the break on Noob, but now that only Zombies holding the FC, Florida now with a really good advantage. Pavilion and Dragons going to hold the FC through that super long stream. Noob with the recoveries. What did Tommy break on? What did this guy break on? Oh, it's a rough break. And as we hit the halfway point, Florida has over 1,000 combined combo down as compared to just 500 from Texas. Texas looking a little human here on the Hard Rock 2. Finally going to see a break, see them lose a map. Meanwhile, Florida now looking to send this score into overdrive. 2 FCs on Pavilion and Dragons. Noob with a near FC, just a reverse choke. Pavilion's finally gonna break. Magirhythm trades it out, but it's too little too late. Dragons, the Hard Rock extraordinaire from Florida, looking to send it into the ending with Noob. JPEG bringing up a recovery at the end, but it doesn't matter. Florida looking for nearly 2 million into the ending. It's growing. JPEG breaks. It's been long over, but something big. No, Dragons does not come up with the FC. And neither do they come up with the 2 million, just barely missing out on it. But Florida A going to get themselves on the board, and it's a statement that they desperately need to make. A great first point to get themselves some momentum here. I actually don't know. Was this Florida's pick? It was Florida's pick. Okay, so Texas is able to respond here. Are we able to go to the picks and stuff? Like their picks and or no? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, Texas, I mean, there's a pretty clear trend here. I mean, they've won the tech, they've won both speed maps or double time speed maps. And, you know, even though Florida has a very strong speed roster, I'm inclined to say Texas is probably going to keep with their with the tapping picks, especially with the Nomad 5 and DT4 still available. No, they're going to Nomad 2. Still tapping, but they're gonna look more for the flow aim instead of the raw speed here. And it seems like Pavilion and Noob are gonna be staying in for Florida. JPEG and Zombie will be doing the same. Chevy swapping out for Magirhythm here. And it's gonna be Quasi. Nope. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so for Quasi coming in. Not sure. We're seeing a few switches around at the moment. But it looks like it's going to be Vona. Vona coming in, mostly known for, you know, hidden reading, but yes, a player of many trades, perhaps. And we are going to be seeing that core of JPEG, Chevy, and Zombie in for Texas. I think last year, pretty similar strategy where they put Chevy on for the Veil of Elysium Nomad 2. See how it works out here with this more flow aim control focused Nomad 2. And we're off. 3.5 minutes, 172 BPM. Less of a stamina check, a lot more of a flow aim check, and Vona's gonna take a pretty big tank on that first stream. Noob now finding a pretty big chain miss. It's 2 players on Florida down now. While Cavaline still holding the FC for Florida. A 3-way still for Texas. A little scrappy from Zombie with that lower accuracy. Super easy to find chain misses and early late hits with how much cursor control you need on this flow. But this starting third of the map, you see a lot of those longer stream sections punctuated by these verses. But as we get into the first key eye, we'll see whether those breaks were just early map nerves. You see a lot of angle changes, a lot of spacing changes. Vona's the first to blink. Texas is still holding on. They've got 150k score lead at the end of that first key eye. No breaks from them yet. Consistency is just amazing, and that's a full wipe for Florida now at the halfway point. That is going to be catastrophic. Cavaline, Noob, both score capped now. Does not help that Noob is down on the accuracy. Meanwhile, Texas running away with this. This is a clinic already. The highest. And we come the halfway point. The second key eye arrives. Zombie, Chevy, JPEG are all hitting it. Everyone's hitting it, actually. No breaks gonna come in here. So the recoveries for Florida are still mounting, but whether they can be enough, maybe they can be. Zombie's gonna find the first break for Texas, but that's not gonna be enough. They need more to happen. Zombie goes down, Noob trades it. That's not what you want to see. But we're coming into the final verse and the final chorus. It's already 685,000 in the lead for Texas. If I didn't call it before, I think it's much too little too late. Vona and Pavlin with incredible recoveries, holding it to the final key eye, but it's just not enough. The combos have been held for far too long. And Texas going to take this next point. They are going to yet again take another map by some illegal margins. Chevy's finally gonna find the break, so we're not gonna be seeing the double FC, but an FC from JPEG is still in the cards. A million score lead, 2.3 mil. It's gonna break a million, and that has got a crushing victory for Texas, up 4-1. Wow. I wish I was as good as these guys, because holy hell, that was a stomp. Ford. And it's an immediate response from Florida. They are going to immediately go for the hidden 3 for Glitter. I think their roster just immediately stepping in. Vona, that resident hidden player, as well as Quasi, and I don't know if Pavlin's actually staying, but this map is there's a lot of, of snappiness to this map. Thanks. Make sure to use the glitter command, guys. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Well, we are gonna be seeing. Yeah, no, Paviline's switching out for dragons. Again, that rock of Florida's roster. Magirhythm also coming in very good at these hidden ult maps. Snappy, flowy, it doesn't matter. That guy's gonna be good. But again, you can never really undersell any player here, especially with how high seeded they are, and especially with the stage we're in. Anyone can pull out a big score here. So don't count Florida out here, especially because it's their pick. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna wait a second. That. Uh-oh. Client, by the way, client is not showing the actual difference. I just want to let you know that. But, oh. It's not looking so hot. Chevy and Dragons are gonna be trading some breaks. Quasi found a break just a bit ago. And that's a full wipe. What is that pattern? The Pentagon is going to hit everyone today. It's not the other way around. Meanwhile, so that leaves everyone on equal footing as we come in to this first part. JPEG's gonna find a miss on the slow part. Still gonna maintain that slight lead, but for how long, we're not sure. Yeah, Dragons is the only one who hit the Pentagon. Everyone else cooked. Of course. I can see, yeah, I can see the, I just can't see the difference on the actual climb, but I'll look. Vona's gonna find a break. So, right now the recoveries are pulling this over just a little bit. But there's JPEG down again. Saw him miss aim these slower parts. So right now the score lead, it really is hinging on those combos from Vona and JPEG holding Magi, and Chevy more or less equalizing Dragons and Quasi because of the accuracy. And some extra ag drops from JPEG are gonna pull it over. Looking like he's struggling. JPEG, again, starting to look human. But we're at the halfway point. It's still anyone's game to take. As we slow down this little bit before we hit another slidery, another more difficult section. Florida has a small lead. That's a trade from Chevy and Dragons yet again. It's gonna keep the score at about 60,000, but Quasi needs to hold, Magi needs to hold. They cannot afford a miss here. But it's gonna get difficult yet again. More ult comes in. Florida is edging a lead. Vona's now gonna find the break. That gives time for Texas, but there's a break from Magirhythm, so not anymore. In the final glitter, Quasi breaks. Wait a second, JPEG and Chevy are holding. JPEG struggling in the first half. Gonna bring it back in the final moments. There's not that much time, and it's gonna happen. JPEG is bringing it over by 20. It's 20,000 right now, the final sliders. Oh my god. Florida backs to the wall. They're not gonna get the point. 27,000 on a recovery combo in the final seconds. JPEG is going to save Texas on this point, and Texas will be up 5-1. Wow. That is an incredible steal. The breaks from the double break from Florida is going to matter in the end. Quasi is calling for a timeout. Florida is going to take time. They need to recuperate after that. But right after that, we are going to go immediately into a Texas speed pick. Nomad 5, hopefully trying to finish the match out. That hurts. That, oh. Florida. In Florida, they have been putting up good scores this entire lobby. But they are, you know, they need the time to recuperate, to breathe, get a drink, you know. The road ahead is a tough one for them, but it is not an impossible one by any means. We've seen miracles before, and perhaps Florida has a few stored in their back pocket. Meanwhile, I will sing glitter to the best of my ability. See if I can. A sign in my phone, not be mine. I'm bearing the classy girl, heart intertwined. All right, it's okay, guys. You can mute the stream. What is? All right. Boo, boo. This is Texan on Texan violence. Boo. No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. Can't do that. Anyways. Thanks, client. Is the client broken, by the way? Like, well, I guess, yeah, it is. But what the fuck happened? Oh, it just got cleared. Oops.
I just refreshed everything, and yeah, nothing is showing. Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Let's
MP bro.
Let's quickly bring back everything, and hopefully they don't pick anything.
I opened up the lyrics for Glitter, and okay, I just got a notification to close it because they're using too much resources. But as we fill in the as we fill the picks and such back in, Nomad 5, we will be coming up to Nomad 5. Schwank's, sorry. Going to be Schwank's open your third eye, 235 or 233 BPM speed, lots of bursts, lots of, you know, your stock standard Nomad 5 going on here. And we're going to be seeing Zombie come in here. We're most likely going to be seeing JPEG and EXO as well. Zova would most likely be on this roster, but Zova not present as far as I'm aware. At least I haven't seen him this match, and I would have expected to see him DT2, DT3. But it looks like the rosters are locking themselves in for Florida. The 2004 Tacoma or Dubster coming in over Dragons, and Noob coming in to replace Vona here, and Quasi replaced with Pav. And this is do or die for Florida. 5, you know, they have they have to get this breakpoint, their own pick, and then do that all over again. But we saw it. We've seen some big score lines from these guys. We'll see if they can pull it out here. Just starting the map off, a pretty rough start for Paveline. Paveline breaks on the slider, misaims the slider head. What? Question mark? I can't tell if we're seeing technical difficulties, but we're already at a 90,000 score lead, and we have just hit the start of the action. 235 bursts are just barraging at these guys. JPEG's gonna find the first break, but Dubster's gonna trade it out now. So that's 1FC on Noob versus Zombie and XO8 on two very good FCs. Another break from Paveline's not gonna help, especially the accuracy. We kind of have to talk about the accuracy differences here. Noob is the only one keeping up with Texas so far. It's already 260,000 at the halfway point. The slower part, a total collapse. I can finally say it. XO8 drops the SS on the on the single taps. The score lead just balloons with every burst, every pattern. If there is a time for a comeback, it has to be now. But time is running out very fast. As we come into the final section, it's 400,000 Florida. Their fire is fading out on the backs of an incredible scoreline from Texas right here. Paveline, Dubster, Noob, all on great scores on recoveries. Exo's finally gonna drop the FC. The scoreline finally going to move towards Florida, but it's too little, too late. It's done. Texas A is moving on to the winter semifinals to face Stateless, and Florida will see their winners bracket run come to an end here, 6-1. Both teams playing super well. Great. It's a great effort, but I guess the Texan wall is something to be marveled at. GG, well played to everyone though. Florida will be facing, but Florida will get to face, I want to say, you know what? Let's check the challenge. Who will they face? Florida will be moving on to face New York A in the losers bracket. They will, I'm sure that they will do great. Thank you to them for playing, and congratulations to Texas A for moving on. They get to face Stateless, Chevy, Zova, When I'm a Zombie, Magi Rhythm, XO8, and JPEG 1209. Congratulations on the guaranteed top 6 placement. That will be all for us this week. This is the final match, right? Oh fuck! Shit! I sound stupid now. Oh well. But that will be it for us here. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow night at 3 UTC, where NorCal C and New York C are going to see who moves on to the minor league semifinals. But with that will be all for us tonight. Thank you to Aki for streaming. I've been Hydro, and as always, have a good night, everyone. Stay tuned for 5USC.